MSB here, and today on Lore Locked, we'll be looking at Entrath's version of the celestial host, angels and demons. Locking in our theme, we find that angels and demons are far different to the biblical origins that we know of outside of Entrath, that of being denizens of heaven and hell and innately tied to concepts of morality like good and evil, with angels being on the side of the righteous and devils being on the side of the damned. Instead, we find that angels and demons on Entrath are completely removed from those moralistic constructs and are instead tied to primals, with each angel or demon being an avatar of a primal. On Entrath, each aspect of life and nature is tied to a primal. Primals are nigh-immortal beings of immense power that run everything on Entrath. They build, shape, populate, and influence Entrath, and are basically responsible for everything that goes on. There's a primal for basically every major force. There's a primal of fire, a primal of renewal, a primal of being a jerk, a primal of destruction, an angry cloudman primal, and I'm a face in the mountain primal, and even a primal of urinals. Okay, so that last one might not be true, but the point is, there are a lot of primals. Amongst this myriad of primals are a slew of very interesting ones with intricate lore, like, speaking of angry cloudmen, Oberon, the primal of the woodfolk, who stopped the first underworld invasion by sacrificing himself, metamorphosizing into the uncontrollable and chaotic embodiment of wild magic. But that will likely need to be the topic of its own lore video. Avatars, then, are the pure expression or physical representation of their corresponding primal. Avatars interact directly on Entrath and influence the goings-on according to their theme. Some examples are Mistress Raven, an avatar of lust, and Lumagoth, an avatar of enlightenment. Now, these cards do not have the unique keywords, so multiple beings can be the same type of avatar of a primal. While the process by which an avatar comes to life is unclear, whether they are created or summoned by a primal's magic, or whether beings are granted the proverbial power cosmic and turned into avatars, is unknown. We see, though, that there can be different echelons of avatars for the same primal, such as the Angel of Dawn, First of the Host, and Celestial Dawn all being avatar angels of the primal of Hope, Aurora, albeit at differing power levels. Even more interesting are the cards Eldarathan's Glory and the Dark Pact Demon, as both of them are avatars of the primal of Pride. Whether this primal force is actually split into two separate beings, one for the positive force of Pride and one for the negative, or just a being with a dualistic nature, is yet to be seen, as the primal isn't specifically named in the Demons card. This major issue, though, shows that angels and demons are not tied to Entrathian morality. This is not a situation of angels are good and demons are evil. Instead, each follows a concept or a core belief in a worldview dominated by their respective primal's focus. For example, it's easy to look at Aurora, the primal of hope, and see her avatar, the Angel of Dawn, as a positive force for good. Well, except when that little jerk gets played by your opponent for free on turn 2 and wrecks you. But conversely, consider Eldarathan's Glory, who is the avatar of the titular Primal of Pride. His quote, "Humility will be your downfall," and his deploy effect, which even targets your own troops and sends them screaming into the void without a regard, show a dismissiveness to anything not either directly tied to its primal, and is beneficial only to anything that just so happens to already coincide with the primal's focus. This moralistic indifference is most apparent when it comes to the primal of malice, Malzahn, who appears to have built himself a pyramid, left blueprints for constructs which seem to serve the same function as avatars, but that whole situation is a complex topic for another video. It can be assumed then that angels and demons in Entrath don't appear to be explicitly at war with each other, but just different manifestations of the same class of beings, since we can see many different major philosophical and natural ideas being represented by primals. One can infer that, while they may clash from time to time, it's more as a representation of the struggle between two diametrically opposed forces, rather than a simple situation of good versus evil. Since primals make the general running of Entrath kind of their business, one could assume that they would be a natural enemy to the Enders, which are currently kind of wrecking the place. Primals and their avatars, as such, may then be the strongest force Entrathians will need to summon to save their planet. With the theme of angels and demons in mind, let's look now at our theme deck. Now, there are quite a few different avatars currently available, but we needed to limit our scope to the major primals that are most represented by angels and demons, those of the Primal of Hope and the Primal of Malice. In this Frostring Arena deck is 4 First of the Host with chest equipment, 4 Dark Heart of Nulzahn with the Minor Diamond of Protection and the Major Diamond of Hope gems, 4 Angel of Dawn with the Trinket equipment, 2 Taste of Defeat, 4 Spirit of Retribution with the Boot and Helm equipment, 4 Solitary Exile with the Weapon equipment, 4 Oath of the Legion with the Glove equipment, 4 Guiding Light, 4 Guidance, 4 Spectral Acorn, with 4 Root of Retribution, 3 Diamond Ice, 1 Blood Ice, 4 Well of Retribution, 6 Diamond Shard, 4 Blood Shards, with Mistress Erevan as the champion, as she is the Avatar of Lust. Oath of the Legion feels very thematic, as each of these primals have human worshippers, and the Oath's troop generation represents them, and this deck as a whole represents the push and pull of these two primals, with Hope represented by guidance and troop generation in the form of angels, and Malice represented by constructs and troop sacrifice. Being an optimist, my deck leans a bit heavier on the Hope side of things. Now that it's ready, let's go ahead and see it in action against a Tier 4 Elite Reaper bot. Okay, against the Reaper bot Elite, always scary when you have cards that aren't all artifacts. Going first? Yes, absolutely, I will go first. Oh, hey, there's a Dark Heart. Look at that, an artifact. This looks great. I like it. Born Genius. Okay, so this is Cerebral Fulmination. Okay, yep. Throw out a diamond. Let's Guiding Light. Get some more resources into this hand. We've got the Spirit of Retribution. We're going to take it to that axe bot. Yeah, you start with a free troop. That's a 2-2, huh? How's that looking right now? Ha-ha! Surprise, mother effer! Take it. Blocked. Spirit of Retribution, if you're in Diamond, is just kind of like a no-brainer. I mean, the equipment is so good on it. Nice. Okay, well, let's get our first blood. This hand is looking very Malice-y, with Taste of Defeat and Dark Heart. He's got a Wall Buster on there, so I can't really do much to the Spirit of Retribution. Okay, Cruiser out. But the, okay, another blood and a diamond. Okay, great. So we can do Solitary Exile. He's got 4. I mean, he may have to spend his charge power just to deal with the Spirit of Retribution. That does 3. Let's just see. Since I've got 2 Solitary Exiles in hand, and he likely can't hero power, let's just go ahead and take care of that, and we'll swing in. We'll start to build up our life total, which is kind of on the Hope-ish side of things. High life total. Commander Prompt. That's scary. That is scary. Yeah, let's put this back in my head. There's obviously a much better target right now. Cool. Another Spirit of Retribution. It's cool. We'll get our second blood, so we kind of get Taste of Defeat on board. Throw a card at the top. Non-resource. Get rid of Commander Prompt. He'll likely champion power next turn, and that will kill the Solitary Exile. And that's why I'm going to put the Death Cry on to draw a card. But here's the thing. With Commander Prompt, if I didn't Solitary Exile him... oh, no, there it is. Okay, there's the resource. There's the charges. Okay, if I didn't Solitary Exile him, then he'd be able to attack this turn, which would be a lot of damage coming right on my face. Oh, double Wall Buster. Yeah, let's take this. I'm not going to defend, because I'm going to Solitary Exile the second. I'm going to use my second Solitary Exile. Ooh. Double Wall Buster. Double Wall Buster could kill Dark Heart of Nulzahn. So I think I've just got a Solitary Exile here, and just get this Prompt off the table. And 19 to 30. Yeah, I think, yeah, this I can swing in because I'm going down 2 and doing 3, and then he'll be up to a 4/4 once he swings in. So sure. I've got a Taste of Defeat. If if... No, I'm not putting that into my hand. I've got a taste of defeat if his board state starts getting too nuts. First of the host. Interesting. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Dark Heart. I'll swing with the Spirit of Retribution. I'll sacrifice the Spirit because it allows me to draw a card. Okay, Arbot, that's fine. 5/5. Because if I can get this Solitary Exile back in my hand, I can start working on the hope side of this deck, which is to throw out the First of the Host and make that Solitary Exile always deploy. Oh, that looks so scary. Always deploy a, do I want a Guidance for a resource? I don't think so. That seems so risky if I draw a Slow Shard. And I don't think I want to wipe the board just yet. I think I need to first of the host so it gets the Solitary Exile running. Because I need to start generating angels. Right? I need to put my faith in hope. And yes, the Dark Heart of Nilzan will kill the first of the host come this next... Oh my god, Charge Colossus. Oh my gosh. Okay, well that's actually good. No, that's good. Because he just used his power in order to kill the first of the host. Does he have... Oh, illegal... What does he have? Oh, Feral. Okay. Yeah, fine. Do 5 damage. That's okay. Okay. Ooh. Oath of the Legion. Okay, let's do Guidance. Because the only bad card draw here would be an Angel of Dawn. Okay, Spirit of Retribution. That's fine. Do I want to wipe his board yet? No, I can't wipe his board yet. Right? So I think I'm going to stall, period. Because I don't want to play my second Dark Heart. Because I'm going to taste of defeat as soon as his board state gets too nuts. So I'm going to Oath of the Legion. I'll sacrifice the troop that comes out of it. And that's fine. Oh, he's going to use champion power on that. That is really good for me. That is really good. And oh my gosh, and a Warbot dropship. Okay, he's down to 1. Oh, okay, that troop gets +3/+3. That's okay. So yeah, this is a total... No, I'm not going to activate... No, I'm not going to activate this power. Because I'm just going to sacrifice my Dark Heart, because I'm going to Taste of Defeat this guy. Here's where Hope turns it around. Taste of Defeat. Generate the Angel. Hey guys, I'm here! Ah! Well, you know, you need like one final act of malice, right? You gotta have that one just to stick the knife right in his gut. Okay, that's his hand. Great. So, that's when he deals damage. Okay, yeah, so absolutely Spirit of Retribution. Going into play. We'll block that off. It's too bad the Spirit wasn't in my hand when the first of the host dropped. Absolutely generate an Angel. Get rid of that Zeppelin. And here's where the hope. Feel the hope. Feel the hope. I could play my Dark Heart, but I don't actually think that's a good idea. He'd generate an Angel, which I could then use and basically keep up with the troop sacrifice, but I don't know. My Dark Heart is for if he does something really surprising and just screws me. So, bring back my Solitary Exile. Let's draw a card. And now we're on the hope path. So, Solitary Exile again, get another Angel, put back that Zeppelin into the box, and then we're going to swing with both, and he's dead next turn? Dead next turn? I don't need you, Malice. Malice, you can just take a back seat. Hope has won the day. Way to go, Aurora. Yeah, so this is the mechanic that I really like. The Solitary Exile bouncing back and forth into your hand and generating an Angel each time. It feels so good when that happens. So let's just swing in, wreck some face. We did not rely on the Dark Heart to win the day. No, sir. It's the Angels. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you for watching. As always, I'm MSB, wishing you good games and good times.